not go quietly into the night?
Thank you so much for that spectacular performance.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Montag blieben Glauben globen.
Go to the bathroom! Go to the bathroom! You're shitting yourself!
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
This is the way.
Picture this. Picture this sweet. Picture this. Picture this. Picture this. Picture this sweet.
Double rainbow. Oh my God. It's a double rainbow all the way.
We all can grow and we all can learn.
Whipping good!
What's up? Hey guys, it helps if you turn the microphone, if you press the little button, you know, on the focus, scarlet, focus right. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to start this over. This is the worst intro I may have ever done.
Wow.
Hey, good to see you guys. Welcome, happy Wednesday. How you doing? How's your week been? I'm happy to meet Mr. Saturn. We did that on Monday. It's been a decent week so far. A very busy day for me. Sorry running a little late today. But yeah, hey Dustin, thanks man. Happy Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you for celebrating Wednesday. You know, we're taking Odin out of the picture. He's had a great run, and I think we could all use a win. Which having a day named after Odin, that's already kind of a win. But you know. Anyway, good to see you guys. Welcome. We're hopping back into Earthbound. We just made it to a town full of Mr. Saturns. I guess you can pluralize that. A whole bunch of Mr. Saturn. I really don't know what's going on with this town. We were looking for a guy named Belch, who I am gathering is probably that giant pile of garbage, puke, etc. that I've seen in the like in the ads for this game. We also fought a small version of that, and I realized I don't think we explored everything we could explore before we got to the Mr. Saturn part. So we're gonna backtrack just a little bit because we're still trying to figure out what's going on in the town of Threed. We don't have to go all the way back there, but I just want to see if maybe there was more for us to do, like going north at this one point. We started cutting east via a cave, and that brought us to Saturn Valley. Yeah, so that's the name of the name of the town, right? Or like that area. That's so cool. Yeah. What is up with the Mr. Saturn? I don't know. We're gonna learn as we go through this, I guess, or we'll never learn. Either way, it's exciting. Welcome, Nick. Thank you for coming in, getting the chat rolling. I've spent a lot of time and effort the last 2 days getting a replacement phone. It's finally done, and I am getting a lot of things set up for it. I'm actually using the soundboard on it right now. Hopefully still working, right?
Mother!
Okay, good. Yeah, because the old phone is... I showed it off last week, but it got some really good... I wonder if I can get a real up close. It's not going to want to focus, I don't think. It got a good smash. Got a real good smash. Got the old Dragon Quest wallpaper. Cool stuff. Yeah, it got cracked. When I look at it, I can see the indentation, like in the corner, and I can see the light underneath it and how that part is like pressed down. It's a pretty gnarly drop that it took, and honestly, I needed to replace this phone. You know what's funny is that I dropped this thing, and I still had a version of this phone, like 2 versions earlier. That was a Moto G7. And I still had a G5 lying around. And there's a G squad around here. A few of us in chat. A few of us cheap bastards who have kept those Motorola G series phones rolling for a long, long time. And at this point, that really old one, I was only using it as a music phone. And it was getting very slow and everything. But about a month ago, I had like... finally gone in and you know what, let me just take everything off this phone that it doesn't need. Get rid of all, like everything that I'm not, since I'm using it for very limited purposes at this point, pretty much just running, and then sometimes when we like go camping or something, I'll take it and use it for a while on the Bluetooth so I don't like charge down my, anything else. We feel groove. Hi ho, me, Mr. Saturn. This place, all are Mr. Saturn. It's very helpful dialogue there. But yeah, what's funny is after this one broke, I picked up the old one, the G5, and I managed to... I was actually surprised because I was like, holy shit, this thing is snappier than that G7 had gotten to be. And I think it was just bloated and it needed its own reset and a wipe of everything I wouldn't need as well. But it was just funny how that older phone, after that, I was like, whoa, I would have rather have used these last couple of months. This would have actually been a little more tenable. Yeah. That's great, Nick. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad yours is still working, I've had issues with the power button sometimes too. Yeah, totally, Dustin. That's what I was doing, and I think it was good up until a point, but I think I was in need of a replacement recently for because one of the things is like I realized, so I had this camera that I'm using to stream now, and I really like it. It's a nice full frame camera. Cool piece of tech, but I don't take it out and about a lot, and the best camera is the one that you're gonna, actually bring somewhere. And I'm not a huge You know, like I don't stop and take photos all the time, but there have been a lot of times in the last several months that I've asked my partner, like, hey, can I see your phone and get a shot of this? You know, just because the photo app on my Motorola G7 stopped working in almost all cases, except sometimes some apps could get it to open, but not like the main camera stuff, you know. I mean, to operate on you? You all fixed up. Goody doing. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going on and on about this phone. Sorry. Woo. I was realizing too that I wanted like an easy and good, well, potentially good, and then if I want to make it bad, I can make it bad. Second camera for streaming and for doing some of the segments that I like to do sometimes, or for if I want to record something. I love having this as well, but it's cool to have a second. You know, I wanted like a second cam just to have a funny angle or something. Also to go get an angle whenever like I have a cat here, or have a scene with you know, showing me putting the game in or something. And then yeah, just that ability to sometimes when I am out and about, like get a photo if I want it, or take a quick video or something. And I had realized that I wanted to do more of that. Let's go into these same places. And I had realized that, like, you know what, this would help me too for work, and you know, for what I do for the stream and whatnot. So yeah, totally, Nick. I know. See, and I think I got to a point where it was like, see, I even bought that camera knowing that that phone, knowing that the camera on it was not that good. That was like one of the things that made it significantly cheaper than everything else. You know, it was a good phone in many ways, and then and all the reviewers were very upfront about this. Like they cheaped out on the camera for sure, and that was fine for a while. But then, you know, there have been a couple of times that I've like when I went with my niece and nephew to Little Tokyo and stuff, and we saw this store that's like pretty much all Japanese games and stuff, and I just wanted to get a quick snap of something I was seeing in there, and you know, that kind of thing. I can't do it. Can't do it when your phone's camera app doesn't work. But I'm not a heavy app user really, but I started to see the utility in having a better camera and stuff. And a Rust promoter, but he has got too much stuff inside already. All right, let me tune in here to our game. I'm having trouble hearing this. Maybe I gotta crank it up for myself a little bit. Motherly love is just a thing for you. Need a little motherly love. Okay, so you know what? Before I get too crazy into exploring Saturn Valley, there's one thing I want to do. Something that's bugging me is that I don't know that I've fully explored everything in that area between here and Threed. So I'm just gonna go back a little bit and see if I can. I want to make sure I didn't miss Belch or something. There was a certain point where I started going east through caves, I think, versus I think there was a little room to move up, and I didn't do that. Move north. So yeah, anyway, that's been my big drama these last couple days, is getting a phone. And my wife had also like strongly hinted that she wanted me to get a phone too for a while. And she also knows that I will hold back on things that I could benefit on to save money sometimes. I'll just be stubborn about some things. Whoops, what the hell happened? See, the wrong button was trying to back out of something, but I love the crit. Smash.
Open your eyes.
She did. Well, I mentioned I had joked because I needed to borrow, since I had to take the family back home. I was like, man, it's a really good drive to the airport, like, and if traffic is really bad or there's a wreck or something, you might really, it'd be helpful to know that and take one of the other ways if I can, you know. And I took her phone, and it's funny because I had said, oh, maybe I'll stop by this place on the way back and get a, you know, and get a phone. She was like, oh yeah. She had sent a text while I was driving. I didn't even see the whole thing for a while, but I saw the preview right as it was going away, and it had said something like, I wouldn't be upset if you did go and get a new phone. Something like that. I need to make room for some bottle rockets. Maybe we can have a anything I can eat, anything small. Perhaps a boiled egg. Burger. We're just fighting roaches. I know. Yeah, it hasn't been giving me enough angst, I think. It is jam-packed. I'm a hoarder. Apparently. So it's here. I don't think I went further north, and it may even just cut off really quickly. I don't know. Fighting a farm zombie and armored frogs. The frogs are really cute. Good old farm zombie. Farm to table. Here we go. Hit them all. The wording of farm zombie. I'm like, what exactly makes a farm zombie? Is that just a human who was working a farm before they were zombified? I forgot to see what kind of damage that did. Okay. A farmed zombie. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense too. Farm fresh zombies. Everybody's leveling up. Whenever this song starts, it's always break stuff to me. The beginning, the bass line. And again, I wouldn't put it past, you know, I forget who played bass, but Wes Borland probably wrote the bass line anyway. Pictures, did they have a bass? Oh, they must have, right? Pictures taken instantaneously. Yep, everybody's ready for some fuzzy pickles. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. All right, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready?
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes and,
Kaboom!
fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. I love how Ness Ness is the only one that moves in the pictures, huh? He went for a Victory V. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Oh, hello. Okay. When I tap up here, I get all dots. Dot, 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 dot. Maybe something for later. Or something if I had an item. Dude, we'll shoot a bottle rocket into it. Well, I might get rid of a couple things. What does the toothbrush do? Does anybody need a cheap bracelet? Maybe that's something I can sell. I think cheap bracelet would be a downgrade for everyone. Got a cheap bracelet, you know that's right. Yeah, maybe I'll go sell. Or toss. Me too. Gotta be a, you know, I mean, so many video games have a great waterfall secret, you know, and it's to the point where I think we're disappointed when you go to a waterfall and you're like, oh man, what? There's no... We've trained ourselves to want a reward sometimes. Shoot 'em, bull. Very thirsty. Became tame. Come on. Oh, come on. What? Doing a spin around and takes PP? Alright, let's get rid of you. Let's keep... Oh, okay. Ice is nice. It's all nice on ice. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up, save the world, you don't give up. Yeah, hopefully there's a place I can go and sell a few things back in Saturn Valley. The Valley of Saturn or whatever. We're close to being able to get all of our HP and PP filled up again, so not to be too precious. You know, it's been an interesting game so far, and one that, you know, my first time through, I expect to die. And there were a couple of points where I got hung up a time or two. You know, there would be a... there were just a couple of points where, you know, I think early on, especially when you're just Ness, some of those sections could be kind of hard. There was a little bit of luck involved, of course. And, you know, and then you toss in that luck with, like, okay, new stuff. Like, I tried a slingshot for a little while and then realized it sucked. Kept missing and stuff. And when you've only got Ness or Paula, You're still learning the game, making, you know, you got a little bit of bad luck plus some doofus moves, you know? Gonna have some doofus moves when I'm playing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I like this music. All right, back in the town with Mr. Saturn. We feel groove. Hi-ho, me, Mr. Saturn. This place all Mr. Saturn. All right, Mr. Saturn, have you guys got a shop anywhere? We look like same. I give you special thing. Not now, Zoom. I give you on the way back, boing. Bye later. So, boing, you have $380. We trade secret here. Heard? So, boing, you have $1,780. We trade Horn of Life. Horn of Life sounds pretty important. I'll write a note here. Do Earthbound notes. So let's see, we've got inside cave at what is this, Saturn Valley? Valley of Saturn. Okay, up ladder, up. All right, and then we've got a guy who wants to give us something for later. And then we can come back with... $1,780? Is that what they're saying? Or just 780? $1,780 for a... What do they call it? Horn of Life. Base secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you for this base secret. Base behind Grapefruit. I also love Grapefruit Falls. Password, I tell. Below man say password. Okay. All right. Below man say password. Then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. No. Oh, that little chime. Was that? I bet that was used in the first game too, huh? Base secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Password I tell. Below man say password. Period. Then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. Siri guide. Boing. Grapefruit Falls. Scary. Oh, scary. Scary. Sick. Barfy. Go and la la la. Ding. Scary. Oh.
Give me a hell yeah!
I think I catch what you mean there, Mr. Saturn. It's very scary. I love ding. Ding. Maybe it was Bing. I've missed some dings and bings. Or some B's and D's. Not these little guys. All right, cool little precipice here. This is where King Mr. Saturn comes out to address all of the minor Mr. Saturn. We got ladders everywhere. Just check, even though they show it not going anywhere. It's just lots of friends taken behind falls. Why? Boing. A ladder that goes all the way up there. We can go to this. I like the look at the top. The top of the houses too have their little antenna. The bow tie. Hi. You come buying? You can sell too. I'm Mr. Saturn, boing. Can do all for you. What do you want, Zoom? You want to sell things at me? Yes, I do. I love their font. It's so funny. I'm kind of curious what they do in the Japanese version for the Mr. Saturn text. Do they give it a really goofy font or something? Asking the big questions. Thanks for hanging, guys. Just having fun getting into the game today. Cheap bracelet. The most us pay, that is 49. That KO on you. That KO on you. Ding ding. I think that's a ding ding for me. Let's sell another one of those. I have a great charm. Is someone using that? Oh, have I tried the stun gun recently? Maybe Magnum is better. Maybe there's a different effect on stun gun. Paralyzing effect, in fact. Slime generator. What else can I get rid of right now? Let me see what this Great Charm does. I don't think that's going to be better for anyone. Bad key machine. Who's got the Great Charm? Is that her? Oh, something I've been missing. Looks like it doesn't do a whole lot. Just like 1 point. Okay. What do you got for sale here? Bionic slingshot for Parvinator. I don't know about these slingshots, man. It's tempting too because it's higher damage, but what is higher damage if you're not hitting? Great Charm. Wonder if her already has the Great Charm. Red ribbon. $1.79 for the red ribbon. Expensive silver bracelet. But we got a lot of money at this point, so. We carry this burden? Yes, her will carry it. There you go, her. Is he trying to give me... Wait. Yeah, so I think for a second he was asking if I wanted to buy the thing that she unequipped or whatever, but I'm not sure. Let's see. We get lost in the sauce here. Maybe she might be able to get rid of this old ribbon. Guessing no one else takes a ribbon. Oh yeah, let's check your stuff. Stun gun. Nope, don't want that right now. This Mr. Saturn doesn't have a ton of... I mean, there's a couple of defensive items. Then we can come back with a little more money. But, kind of curious how good this silver bracelet is. Does Bowl already have one? Yeah, he does. He needs it. Probably. He's kept dying on us. Alright, cool. Oh, there's the ATM. Sweet. Well, we have so much money. We should get ourselves equipped a little bit, I think. Let me pull out a little money. Hold on. I'm not sure how much the Great Charm would do for Parv or Bowl. I should go check that out. Let's have her sell her ribbon. That's KO with me. Thank you. Parv, you need to sell something. What have you got you can sell? Anything? Some things you can maybe ditch. She could drink a cup of coffee. Have some room. I'm getting us a little money out. Let's do this thing. All right. I don't know about the Great Charm, actually, but I think the silver bracelet is a pretty significant jump for us. Let me just get one of those. I love they ask who will carry the burden. Does it tell how much she'll go up by? I'll just equip over here. Let's see. Instead of your copper bracelet, how about a silver bracelet? Up by 5 for defense. Right. Some of these battles in this game, I've definitely won a couple by like a turn or two. You know, it came down to something very close. So I am tempted to spend some moolah. Get rid of our copper bracelet. Maybe Parv will sell his too. Let's do that. Can I sell Parv's thing while he has it equipped, I wonder? Dude, sell the copper bracelet. All right, little inventory shuffle. Let's buy something now. Let's get the silver bracelet for Parv. Good little jump there. I think I'm gonna pass on the Great Charm for now. I like how they have their phone suspended up there. I don't think you can get to it. No, you can actually. That's funny. Dad's like, hey, did you just take a bunch of money out, buddy? I don't know. I'm sorry, Dad. Not going to sleep. Oh, that's right. A second. I forgot to talk to this other guy here too. So he's selling Secret Herb, Horn of Life, which someone was trying to give us for, I think, the same price, 1780 earlier. Dude, didn't I write that down? Yeah, I did. You can sell me the Horn of Life, but someone else wants to sell me the Horn of Life. Peanut cheese bar. Excuse me, peanut cheese bar, yum. A stag beetle, you say? I might get rid of this stun gun or call to have a pickup or something. What is the broken iron? Inventory hell. Broken iron, a contraption that looks like an iron. That genius bull should be able to fix it sometime. Okay, well that's right. Pretty much anything broken he'll get around to eventually. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom. Seems like sometimes when we go to sleep, Bo will just stay up all night working on an invention. And what a guy, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, salt and pepper!
What a guy. That's dedication. In fact, why don't we call us cargo? I don't know what I want them to take, but I needed them to get some stuff out of here. Waiting for this guy. Maybe he'll come out when we're outside. Could be easier. Waiting for a delivery. Lots of friends taken behind falls. Three to zombie full. I saw bad stink behind falls. Zoom. Oh, a bad stink behind the falls. Well, we know what that could be. Mr. Belch. You don't want to let me up on this level, huh? I see. We haven't explored everything in this area yet. Looks like he might be cutting us off from something, too. What? Hold on. I think I already saved, but... I think I'm gonna take some money out and maybe buy that item. What was it? Like, I wrote it down. Let's see. 1780. I see. Just tossing my money around, you know? Well. Let's get a little extra money, I guess. All right, here we go. Can I buy from you? I'm gonna buy Horn of Life. The Horn of Life? Which you carry this burden. Oh, thank you. Is there anything Zoom else need? Okay, let's see what this thing does. If anything, ye old Horn of Life. Someone can use it. Oh, does this bring someone back to life? Let's see. Okay. Pricey. All right, it looks like it... So, it's, it doesn't just revive someone who's unconscious. It also works well on poison, nausea, colds, sunstroke, falling asleep, uncontrollable crying, and feeling strange. It's a lot of different stats there I can use it on. I might even take a note, actually. Cold, sunstroke, falling asleep, uncontrollable crying, feeling strange. I think it was like poison paralysis. Yeah, paralysis or ependymonized. Diamondized.
Cause I'm an island boy.
Mr. Saturn, help. KO. KO indeed, Mr. Saturn. Okay, that was a very pricey item, that Horn of Life, but I see the potential benefit there. Boom, 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 boom. This is our delivery? That's Cargo Express. I just couldn't find... I was wondering about that. Yeah, I just couldn't find your location. You must be somewhere really strange. I've decided honestly that I should give up. I'm out of here. Sometimes this happens, you know? Man, what is it with these drivers? The DoorDash guy's like, dude, I can't find the address. I had to eat your lunch. Sorry. There's no other option.
Keep it down on a low key.
Okay, well, let's go check out the waterfall now. Well, actually, there's a little more we can do here. There's a cave on the right we haven't checked out. Okay, that's the opening. Cave on the right. Cave to the left. Bum, 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 bum. Sudden gut spill inside. Protractor. I've got a ruler. We could use a protractor. Let's see, Saturn Valley. Cool. All right, just taking notes. Might need to come back to that. You never know. Would really like to get rid of some items too, I think. I'm about to toss back that cup of coffee. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do.
Cup of coffee in the big time. Cup of coffee, man, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go see if we can pay a visit to Belch, shall we? Before I do that, is there any way I can... I've got a silver bracelet on you. You've got the travel charm. Anything else we can get rid of? I'm gonna pop off a bottle rocket against this guy if we fight them. Oh, they have a cup of coffee too, huh? Bowl does? Oh, no, it must have been... It was her I was seeing. Alright, anyway, let's go down to that, waterfall. Let's do it.
Cup of coffee, man, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Richard. No, this is my first time playing through it. I'm doing like a mostly blind playthrough, but... you know, I've had like, you know, like I learned a little bit about the game through playing like Smash and stuff over the years, but I really hadn't ever seen any gameplay, and I'd avoided whenever I thought people were talking about the game in depth, you know, because I wanted to get around to it at some point. So it's about as blind as I can do it. I've spoiled a little bit for myself just trying to find like some pictures and GIFs for the stream. But I mean, that happens. But yeah, it's cool. I'm really enjoying it, and it really has been surprise after surprise. Like I just, it's one of those games. The script is, of course, you know, just from another world. The game instantly shows how it's different, just right from the very beginning. And I've really enjoyed the surprises and the writing in the game. That way in which it's like, you know, the game is really grounded in some ways, you know? They're walking around a world not unlike our own modern world, of course, but sometimes someone just ups and flies off, or the guy, the photographer guy comes down, or someone jumps off a roof to go fight you. You know, I really like how it'll be grounded, but then have those magical elements. It feels really unique. Yeah, I'm excited to get around to it. Like, I remember first hearing about this in Nintendo Power a long time ago. Like there was a column on how to beat a boss, and they did one on Earthbound. And I think at that point, this was maybe during the lead up, the hype for the Nintendo 64, and you know, I didn't really know much about RPGs really, but I'm seeing this game, and it was a battle with like the Starmen boss, or bosses or whatever. There were 3 of them on the screen, I think. And, I just remember thinking like, what is this? This looks cool. I don't know what this is, but I want to play it someday. Took a long time, but I better save some PP though. That's funny, Nick. Yeah, that's cool. It's interesting. A lot of the folks who are really into video game music, of course, I've always been into game music, but I didn't know about well, I knew about this game, but I didn't know, you know? But yeah, it seems like the music of this series has really inspired a lot of folks, and yeah, I can't wait to learn more about like the samples and stuff. Say the password. The password was, I think, say password. And then stand still for 3 minutes. I mean, like, is this the point at which I'm supposed to, you know, wait for 3 minutes? This sounds like he's telling us to find a Mew behind a truck, you know? Yeah, totally. Well, even from the very beginning, that first song, Nick, it's like so out there. And then I noticed quickly how different all the tracks were, and most of them have been really, like, they're really interesting just because it's unlike other stuff that I've heard on the Super NES, honestly. I feel like it's someone drawing from some really eclectic, or a few folks drawing from really eclectic sources, sometimes doing samples and stuff, right? But yeah, it's I don't know, man, it's cool. There's a real taster's choice feel to this game, you know? It's a... That sounds... I mean, this is not an endorsement for Folgers. But, you know, it's a... Yeah, I feel like it was a game that consciously tried to be a little above it. Be out there and be the cool kid. The hipster game, you know. I don't know, man. It's funny. I also want to read more about, like, people's thoughts on the gameplay. Because so far, I have really enjoyed it, and I think it's pretty cool what they've done to, like, you know, take those classic JRPG elements but put them in this modern world, and some of the ways in which they will explain some of those RPG elements within the characters in their, you know, like, kind of give a meta explanation for, or not a meta, but a in-character, in-universe explanation for it existing. But then also the game totally does get meta and does, you know, it does, you do see those peaks behind the fourth wall there. They break the fourth wall. And especially when they want to tell you how one of those JRPG elements doesn't really fit into... There's no way we can really explain what happens when you run out of PP. Like, I don't know. There's just been a couple of times that the game would try to explain its mechanics. And they would sort of, there it is. That's awesome. You did have to wait 3 minutes.
This is the way.
I suppose. I lost track of time, but... Whoa, okay. All right, we're entering the Death Star here. We're on the Black Omen. I don't know. I maybe if I could go back and do it all again, I would use a little fewer PP in that little segment in between here and the town. Safety first. Don't get injured. Burp. Burp. This music too. Oh, there's one of the little guys. Did you bring some fly honey? It's Master Belch's favorite. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure you don't drop it. A little slow down when we see all these guys. Well, yeah. Oh, Nick, it's interesting too, because like I could see this music having influenced a lot of folks, you know, and a lot of music. What was it I was seeing the other day? Something came across my... I think I even mentioned it here, and I can't remember who it was. But it was some comedian that was doing it, someone else's podcast or something, and they... I don't know, or actor... Both. I can't remember. God, who was it? But I only caught like a little bit of the video because I was out of time, but I guess they went on someone's podcast or something and were like talking about how awesome Earthbound is and you know, like, how the game changed their life and stuff. You know what? I'm combining two things. I'm combining something I saw about someone talking about Chrono Trigger on Bobby Lee's podcast. That's it. I got a little blurb about that. I don't even remember who it was, but they went on Bobby Lee's, you know, comedy podcast, and we're talking about Chrono Trigger, and like, dude, this game goes deep. In the picture, he's like, I recognize the guy, I just can't remember who it is, but I want to believe. All right, here we go. I'll get a little something done, I guess. Gonna need some Psy honey. Taking on the foppies. There were a whole bunch of foppies coming up, and I don't know if I'm ready for this. How strong are they? I don't know, hitting all three at once is really nice. I'm getting used to high level. Well, I'm even just using the alpha spells to still. The other thing I was mixing it up with is it was, let me just go look this up now, but one of the South Park guys talked about Earthbound, I guess, or has talked about Earthbound being a huge influence. I guess both of them have cited Earthbound as one of their biggest creative influences. And the top comment was, Pokey always gave me a Cartman-esque vibe. We're gonna stop there. I know I love Foppy. Foppy became tame. That's funny. Yeah. Well, yeah, tame is a great word that we really don't hear often enough in our day-to-day, you know? So, yeah, Nick. Yeah, look into it. Apparently, like, I caught, like, a YouTube short or something of one of them talking about it. And I guess they've spoken a few times about how much they love Earthbound. And cited it being a JRPG, but it being in modern times that, like, I think was the little short that I was seeing, that was a big part of it for him was, oh shoot, all the elements of a JRPG, but putting it in this cute modern setting, but then also just getting taking it to a really deep place as well. I like it when a celebrity who is like really broken through in pop culture talks about a game, like at a level that you don't just talk about it if you've just only played a little bit here and there, or it doesn't, you know, it didn't have that deep of a connection for you. That it always cracks me up when, you know, there's one of us who's super famous and is like spilling their guts about how awesome a certain game is. All right, what's in the trash can? Well, let's see here. There's a bomb inside, but he's got too much stuff in already. See, there's a bomb inside. At that point, it sounds like a negative thing. Like we just found a bomb in the trash can. That's not good, right? It's gonna blow us up. But no, actually, that's an item we can take. Let's drink a cup of coffee, shall we? It's about time. Dustin said it was the 90s. Right. These kids are like, oh, cool, a bomb in the trash can. Totally, you're right. I remember, you know, it is funny, like, you know, people talk about, I've talked about like concert crowds and stuff and like, oh man, it feels like it's getting worse since COVID, et cetera, et cetera. And then it's like, and then every now and then I'll watch some old concert or I'm listening to like a something live from the Grateful Dead and like, oh, this part of the recording is fucked up because someone shot off some fireworks in the crowd, you know. It's like, you know, cherry bombs, you know, those were very common. Just pretty sure we had a cherry bomb in a like blow up a urinal kind of situation. That's funny, Nick. Yeah, there's no way. You can't go in. It's I think that this means you need to go do something else to like move the quest along and then you'll come back and the roof tiles are gone. I think that's how it works. Bull, that was a bad level up. Lots of just going up one number. Roof tile blocked your way. Oh, we're just using all our PP, I guess. Well, let's fight. These guys aren't doing a ton of damage. Maybe I shouldn't be using so much PP. Foppy B, Foppy C. Roast chicken attacked. My least favorite is when I'm coming home and it's a neighbor's car attacks and it's you know, they're on their way out and I'm like, you know, I'm walking in and I'm like, well, I'm like too deferential or something, you know, I'm like hopping off the side, you know, to let the car drive through and they're kind of like, just come on, you know. Anxiety blocks your path. And it's like, oh, well, I would just walk forward, but I was going to go check the mail first, which is over here to the left. And if I go do that, now it looks like I'm just looking for a reason to get out of the car's way. All right, I guess I'll continue. I'm a little worried because we don't have much PP. Yeah, that's right. I should keep that in mind next time, Nick. I just stare him down and. No, it's one of those, like, in this particular situation, I'm being overly nice or, like, you know, deferential. Oh, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, I had a choice yesterday to get this phone. I could drive and go to like a sort of mall situation and have to park in a big ass garage and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I looked it up and I was like, oh, there's one I can just ride the train to. It's like, you know, would take like a little bit longer, but really not that much, even door to door. And I was like, I'm taking the train. It was like 4 p.m. too, and I was like, I don't want to. It's gonna be a bedlam out there. Yeah, I know it's trouble when like I'm already hearing the honks and stuff outside. I don't really live right next to a major street or anything, so. But yeah. Oh, that's cool, Nick. Yeah, it feels good getting something knocked out like during the day, and also, yeah, I love the cheapskate in me loves a matinee. I got to see the movie early too before I'm like, you know, too disoriented or headachy, right? Later on at night, I'm like, better knock that out first. Okay, I don't know if I want to go down that ladder and have to fight all those guys. All right, we got some Mr. Saturns in with the ball and chain here, and they appear to be doing some factory work. Tired, but so good. Ding. Ah, so honest. Smile. Boing. Oh, you're not an enemy. It's hard to make the gross sounds that Master Belch does. I know I can't do it. It was full of... Oh, was it, Nick? Yeah. What did you see? Master Belch is the slimiest. However, I heard he's also serving some Giga Sky. That I cannot believe. I can't believe Master Belch isn't the... Whoa, you want to fight? What did it say? Slimy little pile. Oh. Oh, great. Got everybody crying. Does heal get this? I think it will, but let's see. Freeze that thing. There we go. The Amazon factory. Yeah. Poor Mr. Saturn. He's gonna have an overuse injury. Oh, cool. I like, not much happened, yeah. Sort of about an imaginary romance between two middle schoolers and their creative dreams. Interesting. Well, I'm sure even the obscure Ghibli stuff is still, you know, interesting, especially if you're a big fan. And that's cool. I love theaters that, yeah. The last few years, I've been seeing a lot of stuff, you know, older stuff at those, like, art house theaters and whatnot, and it's usually, like, you don't pay that much, and a couple of the ones here had some pretty good, like, subscription things where if you saw 3 movies a month, it worked out cheaper than buying, you know, like, I think 2 tickets that month or something. So it was something like that where you could go see like as many as you wanted, you know, with the subscription. And we did that for a while. It was pretty fun. Japanese version of Country Roads. Oh, that sounds great. Nick knows the part, huh? That's cool. That's funny. Take me home. Dude. Okay, that's great. I know I'm just singing it in English still, but I gotta hear that now. Alright guys, I was gonna say I know what I'm doing on the break, but no, there's other things. I gotta get some water. Gotta get rid of some water. It's a bad scene. There are, Nick, yeah. Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, Tarantino owns a couple of old theaters at this point, yeah. One of them was like pretty much not in use. The other one was still being used. It's just this like, you know, single theater jaunt. But yes, I drove past that one a while back. Actually, I guess like at some point last week, I was over there and I drove past it and I saw the marquee and they were doing like a double feature of, I'm pretty sure it was Pulp Fiction and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I was like, oh man, that could be fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna get a little break in. You should too. When we get back, we'll see what's going on with this Mr. Saturn slave labor situation. I'm worried about it. I don't know. Yeah, I think some of the best minds in this world were affiliated with video, comic book, or hobby stores. You know, just unfortunately, most of those minds don't go on to become amazing directors. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you next time. Next time? I'll see you in a few minutes.
It's like, what were they thinking? So there's Ronald with his magic bag of hallucinogenic drugs.
What kind of drugs are we talking about?
Heyo gamers, good to see you. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're stacking up the W's. We're doing okay around here. Making progress, although I feel I'm a little worried. We just got into this factory situation behind a waterfall. I didn't imagine there'd be this giant Death Star setting, right? Black Omen. What is going on with this Mr. Saturn? You really, you know, you don't get much of a sense of it from playing Smash. I think I even have the description here somewhere. Let's see, yeah. It came up in the little collage earlier. Zoop. The origins of the Mr. Saturn race are unknown, but many believe they came from outer space. Space. Spoilers. They reside in Saturn Valley and speak their own unique language. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mr. Saturn is just another item with which to pelt foes. Pelt foes. Pelt. I love that word. As a verb. What a great verb, pelt. These guys are laid back and not into fighting. So you can rest easy, or can you? Do. The Black Omen Amazon returns. Absolutely. Oh god. I feel like we need to save these guys quick. When you put it like that. I made it into that door, right? I guess, because this is clear and there was a trash can, I think. Oh, hello. Maybe I haven't made it down here. We got a gaggle of farm zombies. Fresh off the funny farm. Alright, here we go. Let's mind our HP now. Zombies are weak to fire, right? Jeff, why don't you give us a spy? Give him a spy. Return to the dust of the earth. Laughing hysterically. Vulnerable to fire and flash. We might just be able to bash our way out of this. There you go. Do. Okay, those guys are toast or dust. Let's see here. There's an IQ capsule inside, but he's got too much stuff already. There's a broken laser inside. Oh my, a laser. Gonna need to make some room for this stuff. We have protein drink. Bum. I was just thinking about that dialogue from the Escargot Express. You know, you're in someplace weird. You know? I noticed it was taking a while, and I thought to myself, well, this house is really small. Maybe he wouldn't deliver. And then I stepped outside and I was like, that's right, the whole terrain is screwed up. And, well, I say screwed up. It's a beautiful, diverse terrain, you know, dramatic terrain. there in Saturn Valley or whatever it is. I don't want to sit here and badmouth the place where these guys live when they're just like slaving away for Belch? Question mark. All the insectispray you could ever want. Let's see. Refreshing herb, a sudden guts pill. What does a sudden guts pill do? Doubles your guts during battle. After battle, your guts return to normal. Gone after one use. Yeah, I heard sudden guts pill, and I really thought something else. Ooh, that's good. Forgot about the cold brew I have here. Nice. It's the little things in life. We've got some fly honey. Did they ask about fly honey earlier? I told them yes. $20 PP. Would be helpful for Parv. Parv can heal himself. But let's have come on, we need some space. Let's have some protein drink here. Wait, what does that do? Building stronger, healthier body. Gives you a blast of nourishment when you're fatigued. Wait, how much was that? $80 HP. Okay, well, you don't need a baseball cap anymore. What are you doing with your baseball cap, dude? You get rid of that. Could have sold that thing. Look, we're in a bad way. I'm dropping the baseball cap. Never get rid of... Was that Ness's first? One of his first items? Alright, here we go. We can at least take one thing now. We have room for a broken laser. But not for a IQ capsule. Is that going to be like a battle, like single battle boost? What does a refreshing herb do? Oh. Also has other uses, eh? Cold, sunstroke, falling asleep. Man, you can get a prescription. Seems like you can buy this refreshing herb for pretty much any ailment. Dude, Fork just finished. They made a hell of a mess. Oh, a couple of refreshing herb. Feeling strange, Doc. And a toothbrush. I ate the Psy caramel and I liked it. I'm guessing that this is, let's see what it does. Hello, her. Yes, I want to IQ capsule help. I kissed a Psy caramel and I liked it. You know, that the source material that the song we just created is based on, it's one of those unfortunate ones that has been stuck in my head since the first time I ever heard it. And I think it's like the production is like just the right amount of like saccharine, just kind of, you know, trash pop perfection. And yeah, For far too many years, I've had I Kissed a Girl just popping up randomly in the head, you know? Felt so wrong. Felt so right. As I get older, I can appreciate a lot of like pop production stuff from you know, especially from certain specific eras too. But yeah, it also helps that maybe I'm just like I've been held hostage watching some MTV. What is it? MTV. I guess there's like an MTV Classic channel or something. Big Sis came over and you know, had that rolling, and it was a great thing to have, you know, when you got a whole bunch of family staying with you, just have some music videos on in the background, you know. It was a great conversation piece, honestly. That's funny, Nick. Yeah, that's funny. Was there like a specific phrase you would start into? Yeah, for me, sometimes it's like a phrase in it that it'll just like keep coming to mind, and I do like some Soundgarden too. So I saw a couple great Soundgarden music videos. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, sometimes, right, sometimes it's not the lyrics I'm hung up on, but the melody, yeah. Totally, yeah, I hear you. Well, you know, it's funny because I've always had that experience, and I appreciate when I can get around folks who like to listen actively to music and talk about it, because, you know, anyone who does has also had the experience of hanging out with someone, and you're hearing a song and you're talking about the song, and you kind of just get met with this sort of like a, you know, like a, and I don't even mean to sound like a, you know, you're talking in some level of detail, or, you know, you're not you haven't cornered them, and, you know, you're talking about the Nickelodeon. You haven't cornered them, and you're talking about, you know, some obscure to most folks musical concept, or you're throwing some theory at them, and Mixolydian. It's a great one. I guess what I'm getting at is that, like, yeah, you don't even have to really play that much music to, whoops, to also, like, you know, hear it and want to discuss it, and, like, be able to pick apart, you know, instruments and tracks from within it and stuff, and hear what the music is doing and stuff, and then you go to talk to someone about it, even on a very surface level, and it's kind of like a, wait, what? Like, I don't know, man, it's kind of just on in the background, you know, or I don't know. I enjoy when I can get around other folks who have some experience with music. And all right, I guess I'll do this fight. If you can tell, I'm a little scared. Let's take out this slimy little pile first. I think I learned about these guys recently, right? Nothing is that tough at this point, but we just gotta make sure I don't keep them both on screen for too long. Come on. There you go. Yeah, totally. Yeah, right. Get rid of the muck. Well, that goes for the battle and your last and Nick's comment there. You know. Yeah, that's. Yeah, people can be really critical. Nick, it's funny. It's funny too how much. You know, there's a level too of like people dedicating too much time to things that they don't like. And you know, like I think for me, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. It's that's crazy. Yeah, that sucks. People, it's funny, man. People will really just be so nasty online. They'll go to a 10 so quickly. All right, let's see what we can do here. Speaking of muck, clean out the muck in my brain. Yeah, it's true. I think I'm more and more sensitive about that because I'll notice how if I'm feeling down sometimes I'll see it come out. You know, I'm not big on social media, and at this point it's kind of it's pretty low, you know, lower than even usual. But like you know, I can think of times in which I was feeling down and it would change how I would interact with stuff, or I would want to leave a comment, or I would want to, you know, just, I don't know. And then, yeah, you just think about everybody having instant access to, like, say, to write something when they're in whatever state of mind, or and then people stay glued to it and, you know, see that constant stream of stuff just all day long. And yeah, man, understand why there's kind of this reciprocal thing, or, you know, this cycle of misery, and then you start I think it's a bad sign. So like, you know, it's one thing to you know, criticism, right? Okay, right. Actual criticism of something, work of art, book, you know, video game, whatever, etc. You know, that is one thing. But yeah, I think there is also, you know, because we have YouTube and we have videos getting shorter and shorter, TikTok, YouTube Shorts and stuff. I think there is this, of course, it's so easy to go rage, right? We came from this way. Like, go with the rage, go with the angry take always. And I feel like it's, man, it's so exhausting. And it makes any kind of, like, you know, it just poisons a lot of discourse, you know. It makes it difficult to, like, have rational conversations about things. And you know, I think that's why, yeah, I feel like I typically am doing better. I'm usually getting more work done too when I'm not on my phone often and on social media. And at this point, for social media, it's like, you know, using it for a while it was Reddit, but yeah, at this point, what, it's like YouTube for posting stuff here, and Discord. And as everybody knows, on Discord, I'm not exactly the most responsive, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't do the, like, I can't have the always access to everything. I need to, like, come into my workstation and do that sort of thing. I feel like it, yeah. it's really easy to make that compulsive. Versus like if you can limit it to like a, I don't know, at least that seems to help me, you know. I can compartmentalize it, and then also like I don't have social media apps on the phone at this point, so that really helps. And it's like I feel like I have more, you know, because I'm not going to it regularly. I do feel like in general I'm more present. I'm catching the beginning of sentences instead of being like in another world and then having to like play catch up with what was being said to me. And I should say catching the beginning of the sentences more often, at least. It's still always a struggle, but you know, the thing is I'm not like pulling my head out of a phone which had my focus to like, oh, now someone's talking to me. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but like maybe even in times when you had to use your phone for something, you're trying to, you know, you're trying to navigate, trying to get to that restaurant or something, and yeah, I just feel like you kind of become terrible at conversation. You're not all there in the world in front of you, sadly. So anyway, it feels good to, yeah, feels good to try to make it a little, that has helped me to try to make it a little more compartmentalized. I have to go to it, or you know, and setting the phone down across the room too, not keeping it on me. Don't keep that thing on you. Tips for phone addiction. Okay, but we've gone downstairs once, right? I'm confused. Are these the same guys? My God, man. Mostly bad fly cohort. All right, here we go. We're gonna need to get out of here, I think, and get some PP soon. I can barely hear the game. What's up? I think it's coming through pretty well for you guys, but yeah. Don't say anything nasty. Knock him out. Turn the fan down just now. It sucks, man. Okay, I'm gonna keep that window open just a little bit, because it gets muggy in here when I'm just hanging out, getting my game on, sweating it out in here. Okay, everybody leveling up. So you're the ones who destroyed the zombies that I assigned to Threed. That I assigned to Threed. Okay, well, you're not the big Belch, as far as I can tell. I'm really glad this status leaves you after battle.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, here we go.
Time has come. Should you lip?
Finish it.
Time has come. Should you lip sync? for your life. I'll do my best.
All right. Friday, we're going to try to beat Mario 64. We've got, well, there's no try. There is no try. We have 4 stars remain. Just 4 stars. We're going to beat the game and maybe try to play a little something else. We do have to get the 100 coins on Rainbow Ride and then whatever the... I forget what the... big little big island. I can never say it. I have a block. Well, shit. What are we gonna do here? I think I need to get out of here. Fence up is pretty sweet. Hers got some good support magic at this point, huh? Yeah, it's interesting too, Nick. I was thinking too about these zombies and in the fly paper or whatever it was, the fly honey that we put them in, and that gruesome scene where you go into the tent and there's a couple of them that are lifeless and then the rest of them are squirming as they're stuck to the fly paper or fly honey, whatever. And these are zombies that were previously human? Question mark. Some folks in the town have also mentioned that they're even just working for the bad guys because they just think that the bad guys are going to win. So, we're getting in some trouble here, too. Don't do that.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
I'm really just trying to bash my way out of this, but there you go. Smash.
My emperor.
Getting a lot of experience too. We've had a few levels up. Level ups. Vital capsule inside. I have way too much stuff. HP sucker inside. My god. Some good stuff. Calorie stick. Bum. Someone could have a sandwich, right? Do. Pack of bubble gum. Thank you guys for hanging. It's been a fun one.
Hey, there's something fishy here.
Bum. I love the sudden guts pill. Must have had one of those the other day. But not what they're talking about here with the sudden courage. Insignificant item. Would have been great if I could have had a delivery. Okay, so they've got a bunch of HP stuff here for us. Also, I could have a protein drink at some point. Let's do that, honestly. Calorie stick, that's right. There was like HP sucker. Vital capsule. What does the Hand-Aid do? Well, a Hand-Aid, a handmade Band-Aid. It heals your wounded body.
Mind your own business.
A handmade Band-Aid. Heals your wounded body. Gone after one use. About 60 HP. Okay. Oh, I should be using a bottle rocket or something sometime. Okay, this is like a one-time IQ upgrade here. Maybe, or just in battle. Colonel.
I got it!
You call this fucking music?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I'm to that point where I'm gonna have to yeah. It's like using a tab in Chrono Trigger. I can only relate this to Chrono Trigger apparently. Alright, here we go. Can anybody... Yes. You know what, Bowl? Get your IQ up even further. I tried to give it to Bowl! Oh wait, okay. Thank you. He's already gifted in this area. I want to push it even further. HP sucker, and what do we have here? A vital capsule. That sounds pretty sweet. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. On after one use. Someone can have a skip sandwich. And then I guess we could continue this. Well, we're just low on PP though. I'm like, do I need to bail? You know, Bowl is pretty low on... what the Skip Sandwich Deluxe does. I love that I'm finding myself agonizing over decisions like, should I eat the Skip Sandwich Deluxe? What is a sudden gut spill? Have I got room for this HP sucker? Whoa, what a game. Alright, fuck it. We may have our own kind of sudden guts, but let's eat this, let's check this, let's get out here and check this deluxe skip sandwich out. Too bad I can't use insecticide. Well, when can you use it? We ran so fast right into them.
Hell yes.
Okay, alright, these aren't too hard. Can we bash them quickly? There we go.
In this this game for two.
I know, I was going for the insecticide spray. Let's skip right on past these guys, right? Nope. Come on in, enjoy the battle. Oh, throat noises. The best.
Hell yes.
All right, here we go. Beep beep. They're gonna fill up the screen. I'm gonna get slimed. Now don't do that. You know what? You better roast them. Get that mucus out of here. The mucus, the bad breath. These guys rock. Wait. Alright, we want all crits. No misses. Nobody can see. Suppose I could do something about that, but I was hoping to save items so that I can't pick up any new ones, you know? It's kind of my thing. We missed everything there. That's not good. A lot of mucus in the eyes right now, I'm thinking. It's music. There you go.
I just want to check one thing out with you. You don't mind, do you?
Yes.
Take 'em out, take out C, and then we're gonna take slimy little pile D. Come on. Longest battle ever. One slimy little pile at a time. That's how you take life.
My body is ready.
Ready for slimy pile D?
My body is ready.
All right. Say hello to the debut here of slimy little pile E. Take them out before they can call for help. I was tempting fate with that Reggie sound effect.
My body is ready.
I'm not hitting anything. Just our characters, their eyes are just totally swollen shut and just like, oh, it's like very inflammatory. A lot of mucus apparently too. It's a bad scene.
We can't wait to show you what's on the way. My opportunity is coming.
Some of these sounds.
My opportunity is coming.
There it is. I know, where's that Mucinex? Jeez. Shout out to Mucinex D. Took one earlier today. It's got me, you know, the sinuses feel marginally better, and I also feel loopy, so gotta say we're at a net positive, right?
I play all of the Nintendo games.
Well, if we manage to get out of this, we'll have a lot of experience points, maybe. See what these guys are all about, too. A heck of an enemy. I guess I'm gonna have to use that item, or whatever, the really expensive one, huh? I don't know. This is quite a situation here. I've got myself... This is like the one, you know, they leave... The trap was just wide open there. Any fool could have gotten a setup that could have avoided this, but no. I've fallen for a classic enemy that, you know, does the whole bad breath, a bunch of status effects, and reproduces. God, that's me at this point. Fuck. The gimmick. The gimmick.
I gotta be honest with the community. I gotta be honest, right?
This is hilarious. I can't hit a thing. All right. Well, I guess I'll use that very expensive item that, the first turn, they're gonna hit us with that, though, because there's 4 of them on the screen at this point. So as soon as I heal, they're gonna be right back at it. Go through the whole alphabet. I got the goopy, what is it? In Dragon Quest, the like goopy hand, among other names, you know, the similar enemy. I don't know if I can run. I guess I'll have to use that item maybe, but I don't know. I think as soon as I do it, they'll hit me with stinky breath. A hit got through. Come on, guys. Get those attacks in.
Are you ready for this?
You and your stinky breath. Love the burp. So funny. Okay. Really just not gonna work. Well, just making a bad situation worse. Welcome, A. Wait, we've already seen you. At this point, I was hoping I could get a little experience out of this, but it seems like best case scenario is we're just gonna die here.
Why, God, why?
I saw the HP meter get a little hung up for a second. Parv is determined to make it work. I guess I could have had Bull use like a firecracker or something. Bottle rocket, whatever. Damn. It was like 80 HP or something. But I don't think we'll make it out of this situation here. Well. $50. Come on, Parv. God damn it, don't hit H. Okay, you hit A. I'm not gonna win this. Hey, welcome, Ferns. Yep. Jar of honey acquired. Yep. We won't make it to the boss at this point. I was hoping I could get out of here maybe and, you know, like heal up or something, but I got trapped in a little stinky pile battle. Happens to the worst of us. For a second, it looked like I could maybe get out of it. I want one of them to just hit me with a crit or something. That'd be cool. Go out like a hero.
Hey, there's something fishy here.
Beep beep. Boop boop boop. Make it stop. Thank you. Okay, there's been a couple times in this game I've thought the best case scenario would be to lose the battle and get out, like the fastest, you know. best scenario at that point would be to just lose. Yeah. That's too bad. It's happened a few times. That's okay. Yeah, I got into some, I got into PP hell. Irresponsible PP usage. Now I know I can bash a lot of those enemies early. Like, I was doing a lot of PP early. And then when it came time, I didn't have any PP left in the tank. Doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. All right, well, let's... I don't think we lost a ton of money. I spent most of that money on, you know, stuff before we left, so... There was something I was going to sell, I think, too, potentially. Let me see that, yeah. Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, that's right. We got a couple little, little angels following. Let's see, I believe the good doctor may have been on the right. Maybe in this building? Maybe in the other one. Do you want me to operate on you? Ding! Yes. Ding, you all fixed up. Goody! Boing! Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Dr. Saturn. Healthy. I don't know what you, what exactly you did there, but...
Hey, there's something fishy here.
What the hell's this?
I know. These Dr. Saturns have got a maid. Mr. Saturn. Sorry, I think most don't have their doctorate. Or are practicing medical doctors, like it appears Dr. Saturn was, but...
Never do a Slim Jim!
How's your Wednesday going? This has been a fun one. I think maybe I could give another go. Let me try to go sell some stuff, and then I think maybe I could give, you know, the Belch's lair, question mark, another go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello. Thank you, Mr. Saturn. I want to sell... We've got the fly honey. I don't know about this stun gun. It seems like it was a downgrade. Although it makes me wonder if like it would be good on a certain boss or something, but... Don't want the slingshot. Don't think I need the great charm. Alright, let me try to get rid of another couple items if I can, and we'll move on. I got hit with the fatigue wave. Somewhere in the middle of the 10th menu. No, I didn't want to do that. Puke pile fumes are leaking from the... They are. I think that's what it is, man. It's a... Ugh. Got a little slime wave. I have a lot of stuff I would love to, you know, send off to the Escargo Express. That would be nice.
Mario and Wario.
Let's sell a... It's gone. Now I'm like questioning what it was since I couldn't use it earlier, but Okay, well that could be nice. Especially if there's like a gigantic roach boss or something, like there's been other gigantic... It's been, let's see, an ant. Oh, I guess we just fought a couple so far, but... Alright. I have a question. What is the... is this good? Someone has a... There's a charm they're trying to sell that someone has, I think. Not you. Great charm. And her has one, is that right? If he equips that... Okay, sorry. Working on a little something here. I went quiet for a while. Deep in menu hell. Or heaven. All that for a whopping 1 point defense here with the great charm over the travel charm. Let's give one of these to... I think a bowl needs one of these since he dies so easily. Let's get a... No, from Parv. Why don't you send that great charm over there? The bowl. Yeah, I know. I should have checked. I should have checked with, you know, before that insecticide spray. I would have liked to have kept that if I'd known what it was. And a lot of this could be, it would have been good to have done this stuff before I got up in the Saturn Valley or whatever. I think staying on top of your inventory is so key. Let's give you a great charm. Boop, boom, boom. And then maybe I can like buy one more if I needed to at this point, but give this one to her maybe since she falls often. No, that would just be the same. Okay. Yeah, I think with some, yeah, it's good to think about that with these with the weapons too. I guess I wasn't even considering that when I first answered. But yeah. Right. They're going to tell me like some of them may do something cool. We have some kind of status effect or some others. Yeah, right. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get you at first. Yeah, that makes sense. That's something to look out for. Maybe before I sell some stuff too. Okay, well, I think, you know, I don't have a whole lot of room, obviously, but I think we could, at this point, head out. I've kept some good stuff, like the Horn of Life. And... honestly, that Horn of Life should probably go to someone who stays alive more often. Do, 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 do. Okay. We haven't stayed the night somewhere. I feel like Bowl would do a little repair if we did. Okay. I think I'm going to try to give that place maybe one more shot, and then I might have to wrap it up. Feeling kind of tired. After all that, I should probably just go... Should I save? I'll lose a can of insecticide. I'll save. It's a good little bit of fuss. Get up there. Love the idea of them using the phone on the ladder. It's... the Mr. Saturn that decorated the place are like, I mean, we don't really have use for the phone. Sure, it looks great up there. Why not? Then no one will be able to reach it. Why, we'll just put a ladder there, silly. Ah, that's why you always do the interior decorating. Doot, doot, doot. No, we're not at 100%. Oh. Here's our slumber. Healthful and dandy. Okay, let's, oh. Where are you butterflies when I need you? Okay, how about one more shot at Belch? Oh, come on, you know we ran into you. It would also be nice to have some more HP items too, but I'm gonna really try to save my PP. Come here, violent roach. I love some of the dialogue of what the enemies do for a turn. It's really funny. Makes me think of Dragon Quest a lot as well, but yeah, just really fun writing. Let's go. Taking them all on. Bing, 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 bing. All right. North to the waterfall. Whoa, hello, crocodile. I love the landscape in this game. Plain crocodile, huh? Okay. Resisting the urge to use all the cool psi attacks. That thing's got a bite to it. Yeah, I gotta make it tame quick. You never give up, do ya? If you don't mind taking it in the shorts, go on in. Oh wow, taking it in the shorts, huh?
This big, powerful guy.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. Okay. Where was that ladder? Here we go.
You destroyer! You killer! You get out! You break your power! You get off this nation!
Get out of here, foppies.
You suck.
Level 32. I find that surprising. Feels high, you know? But then again, I don't know, like how you sort of what level people are at, usually at the end game. And be better off to not know that, I think, honestly. Oh, let's be careful though. Her has 43 HP. She could... get into some trouble here. Alright, I'm going to use, since Parv is out of the game with an attack, I'm going to get her to hit everybody with fire and get some damage rolling. There we go. Yeah, I used way too much PP on these guys earlier. Jeez. We went in there, there were a couple of items, we went down the ladder, and then here I kept getting lost, because like, it's hard to convince myself that yes, you have gone down the ladder. Look at this. 6 foppies. I think it'd be wise to use a psi attack here. Should be one hit away from death, these foppies. Shoot, I guess we got this. All right, whole bunch of foppies. Don't think that's still a lot of experience. It is, though. Everybody get in on the level up. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's, what do we want to do? Let's make sure we keep Bowl and her in this game. How much HP can her have? Just 108. Oh no, I haven't. Let me see. See, what has he fixed recently? Can be used many times. Oh, cool. Wow, okay. He's still working on the iron, I guess. Gun, I think was something he fixed. Wasn't it? Tractor can be used many times. Yeah. One of the friend's defense during battle. Oh, very cool. Okay. Use power multiple times later. Okay, gone after one use. I'm curious with the, you know, they say many uses, and I'm like, man, how many we talking here for the protractor? So maybe these are like Bowles tools that he uses in addition to his gun. Or anybody could use, I guess. Cool, thank you. I think it was about here that I died, or maybe I went down this. No, we went up. That's right. I've been in here, I believe. Okay, here we go. Let's get him started with some damage here. Sounds complicated, yeah. Raises the defense of someone else. Just plain old garbage. Okay, let's see. Bunch of slimes, or bunch of guys to fight here. Slimes.
Falling farther from just what we are.
Invite me. Gonna try to save as much PP as I can, but I still need to use some from her for these fights with just a ton of enemies. Although, I don't know, these floppies don't seem to like they're dealing that much damage. Better than the little barf they are. Oh yeah, I'm trying to keep it in perspective, you know. It is not a little pile of puke in front of me that keeps calling other piles of puke. You know, it really could be so much worse.
These conversations kill.
Do some god damage. There you go. All right. So everybody, let's see. Parv could probably use a little help, huh? How much HP does he have? Ness, that is. 270? Yeah. Okay, so I had gone left and sort of up. Ah, so honest. Smile, boing. Tired, but so good. Ding. No problem.
Mamma mia!
Come here. Come here, Foppy.
Here we go!
There you go. Just bash him, guys. Oh, hello. I was waiting to talk to you. Okay. Terminate with extreme prejudice. The slimy little pile here. Can't have another incident now, can we? I forget what what they're really weak to, but God damn it. Alright, 3 bashes. I know. Oh! Thank you, her. Yeah, I was about to go that way for just a second.
So long, Bowser!
Yeah, it's nice when you get out of the pile of puke death spiral. I think I'd gone up and then got killed. Maybe there was a room over that way or something. Oh shoot. I was supposed to go for someone else. Hello. Will you be in here again? Like if I don't get you? Okay. I will come back. There's like some big piles of slime over there, and or puke piles. It's really gotta smell great down here, huh? Ness has had enough. Yeah, right. Just throw up everywhere. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe I should be going like up that ladder. At least to finish whatever I was doing up there. Get into some trouble too by, you know, backtracking and stuff, fighting the same enemies. There you go. The mutant results of all the vomit. We found the secret of the ooze. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, but I watched the first Ninja Turtles, for like the first full time ever. I had only seen a tiny bit, like, most of that was through like a clip or something I'd see online, you know. I'm looking forward to that, Dustin. Yeah, looking forward to that point. This game makes that feel pretty good when you know. Both when you can like one-hit them and one-shot them, and also like, you know, when you do the one-shot kill from the field. Without fighting. We all love a good field kill. Alright, get this puke out of the way first. This might have been the one that got out of hand. I don't know. Parv misses home. God damn it, Parv. Terrible time. Boop, boop. Man, I called Dad, but I guess he needs to call Mom every now and then, huh? He really is homesick. He's missing a couple turns. I guess he didn't miss the turn, it just reminded us at the beginning. Probably doing less damage or something. Sorry, Parv.
I will deliver the latest news.
Call your mom every now and then. It was... Maybe it was like coming back from this room or something. Oh, shoot. Bull's in trouble. I'm gonna use a little PP since we have that butterfly, and I'm gonna try to freeze a little pile here. Freeze it. Blech. And solidified and instantly was out of it. Alright, had to use the power of gaming, you know. I forgot about Bold, didn't I? Jeez Louise. And now her's gonna get killed too. Damn it. I know, for freaking Bowl. Damn it, Jeff. God damn it, Jeff.
If I could turn back time.
There's a pizza. Speaking of TMNT. There's just been a couple of the mental lapses. Sorry about that. I know how to play these games. I just, you wouldn't know it. Absolutely no respect, yeah. I know. Hey, I stay up all night fixing these things. Wake up the next morning. I'm so excited to show it off. I get no respect. Okay, well, yeah, we do. I should probably use that at this point. The Horn of Life. And I need to get her out of this trouble she's in as well. So let me hit some Psy. Yeah. Oh, well. I was gonna bring Bowl back there, but... That crocodile is something else. Thankful for critical hits. Now that I know we can get PP in that next room, that does make me have a sliver of hope. Don't call for help. Do the magic attacks miss as well? Easily with this? Well, maybe not. Yeah. But that's true, Nick, yeah. Sometimes the easiest way out is by... it's through death, you know? That's crazy. The distant future, the distant future. Hopefully. Is that what the distant future holds? Gee. Hope not. Alright, let me take these guys out. I'll start playing the game again. Yay, now we can attack. So here's what I'm thinking. We had that butterfly down there. I can get to that at this point. I think I'm gonna use that item. Horn of Life. And I might get Bowl. We're done fighting those guys, right? Bowl was revived. Very cool. Okay. And now things aren't red and they're suddenly very bright. Here. Just lit up the room. Okay. Make sure we don't run into any more trouble in between here and PP, Butterfly. Come on, fight me.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been fun. Nice chill one. Feel like I'm still kind of easing back into the streaming. It was weird. It was weird taking a week off, but I think my body and mind needed it, honestly. Stayed very busy during that time too, so. Okay, I think... Oh, shoot, still fighting these guys here. I think we can get out of this little jam, though. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think the butterfly, like, heals everything, or fills up all the PP, but... Hey, Tater, what's up? Welcome and happy Wednesday. Alright, look at... Oh, it didn't. It didn't. Yeah. This... Well, speaking of... It... Well, our character here, his is not filled up, but, the person playing the game, theirs is. Their PP meter is... It's at max. I should probably get a break. What's up? Hey, what's up, Ichiko? Welcome. Coming in at our most vulnerable moments here, you know? How are you, man?
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
Happy Wednesday. Oh, is it? Are we having some tech issues today? You know what? I'm gonna get a little break, take a breather, and come back and like see if we can beat this. I think I get the sense we're getting close to Belch here. So, but yeah, nature does call. So we all know how that goes. You know what? Let's switch it up. Let's go to this screen instead. Presto changeo. No, this one. Okay, not my best transition. Sorry. But yeah. Oh, dude, sorry, Ichiko. Were you trying to stream earlier? I know you often do on Wednesday. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, man. Guys, I'm gonna have to get a little break. Yeah, hang out here. I'm gonna step away for just a few minutes. We'll make a final run on hopefully Belch in just a bit. BRB.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. T-Roy Jenkins in the house. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, Ichiko, yeah, sorry to hear about your PC, man. What's the status? Is it toast? What's... Man, I know that one's been through a lot of... It's been through a lot. You put that rig through a lot, buddy. And maybe it's given all it can give at this point, huh? Tater says it's too hot in his room. Whoa, okay. I can empathize, yeah. It'll get steamy. Yeah, well, that's all the gaming. You know, it'll do that. The kinetic energy. Perfect button input combinations. There's a high brain power usage as well. It's why, you know, we can be so hungry. Just sitting in a chair. Aren't you the fly honey delivery boy? What's the password? It doesn't mean I don't trust you. Just say it. Say it now. Someone so quiet is either extremely shy or extremely dangerous. What a suspicious fellow.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
You really do. Yeah, you know, we're breathing in a little ozone as well, I'm sure. You know. The lava lamp lifestyle, yeah. Those things do, hey, you know, with light comes heat. I had forgotten about that aspect. But that's really funny, because that's a downside of the old lava lamp. It's gonna heat up the space. Tater said, give me all the ozone. I remember being a kid and like, you know, thinking the Nintendo 64, when you'd go to change a game after a sick session of like some 4-player Star Fox with your cousins. You go to change the game and it's, you know, you pull it out and like, it's near steaming. And then you get a little whiff of that ozone as a kid. You don't know what it is, but you just know you like it. Yeah, you're also still a little high from the victory of, you know, kind of, you know, trash. You gave your little cousin a hard time. Poor guy, you know, he didn't stand a chance. All right, here we are. This is the guy, it's got to be the guy we're looking for here. It was getting Star Foxy. Belch. We've heard a lot about this guy, and this is the one that was on the cover, you know, of those ads that said like, this game stinks, which was, you know, certainly didn't help this game sell any copies, I would imagine. Although I'm of the mind that it wasn't the thing that killed it, because I don't know, I don't think we were ready for it here in North America. You know, I don't know. We would have rejected the teachings of Earthbound. Okay, are we good to go? Exactly, Dustin. Yeah, I don't think it was like, it's also, you know, I mean, shoot, this game came out, what? Was it 95 in the US that this came out, or 94?
Double rainbow. Oh my god. It's a double rainbow all the way.
Yeah, you're still a couple years away from FF7 and Pokemon hitting North America. That was 98, which is, sometimes that chronology feels weird to me, but I lived it. I think it made it to, I think it was 94 in Japan and 95 in North America. Are we ready for this?
This is the way.
Tater said, I loved RPGs. Yeah, it took me, you know what? The first one that I would really get into was probably... It was probably Pokemon, I think. And then... Yeah, into like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, which I started kind of playing those around the same time. And then I got a bunch of the stuff for the SNES that I eventually picked up, yeah, during high school, or maybe early high school or something. I went and got, you know, the Final Fantasy stuff. All right, let's fight this mother...
Sandshrew! Where are you?
It'd be nice to have a laser at our disposal. Okay.
I think it's saying hello.
Yeah, it's interesting. I do agree with some of that sentiment that maybe a lot of folks would have looked at this and RPGs weren't like they had their diehard fans. I mean, who had been there since JRPG day one with Dragon Warrior 1. So those folks in the, you know, in North America who were into that, it was a diehard group, but like they didn't really break mainstream until 7. Sadly. I guess that's when, you know, casuals like me would come along. Didn't know what I was missing. Me and my friends would have loved this stuff, and yeah. Honestly, I was at a bit of an impasse with some friends, because it was like, you know, depending on who it was and what kind of games they'd be into, sometimes you'd be locked into the like, and hey, I didn't have a Super NES or Genesis, so, you know, beggars can't be choosers, but going over to the kid's house, all he wants to do are play the sports games, and it's like, well, you know.
Stop whining, kid. Nobody wants to compete against a crybaby.
So you are Ness? I see. There's a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Gigas. Ooh, a prophecy. The chosen one. Hey, Heeg, you make me laugh so hard. If Master Gigas is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil. Gah, 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 gah.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
It's going for the haha, but you know. Take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Yeah, get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go. A lot of intros there. All right. Wow, look how big the sprite is. Look at this thing. Okay, like what do we start it off with, you know? What does one start off with? I do want to do a spy. See if we can learn anything. This is why you save your PP. Doesn't she... What are those buffs she has now? Let's see. Okay. A psi shield. Okay, right. To one of us. Wow. Okay, so all this stuff I haven't explored at all. Good time for that. Okay. What is it gonna do? Like, just for like a magic barrier? Essentially? Hmm. That's a lot of PP. What the hell? You know what? I'm gonna... Alright, do it. Spend it. Spend the PP. Well, we could always die and have another chance, you know. Of course, yeah. Still gonna get all the stuff that makes us sick. Oh, we could really use some. I could have spent some money and bought another one of those good items that heals up all this status stuff. What does pizza do? Just another healing. What is Parv's status right now? Is it that he's still sad about his mom? Homesick. He's got hypnosis right now. Let's see. Let me get a handle here. See what this freeze does. I'll be using the higher level spells as well. I need to, but okay, yeah. Parfelt, he's nauseous. I see. Right. Oh, thank you. That's right. Yeah, I got yeah. Sorry. Jeez, I let the text get past me there. Thank you. Beep beep beep. Some prime gaming here. I want you to want me. Try a big old freeze here, and we don't need to spy, we can shoot. Come on, Bull. Spy's a pretty sweet move, huh? Definitely something to do if you're first time in against a boss or any kind of enemy. Hold on. Let's see. She can... That was hitting for a pretty good amount there. I am curious about something like thunder or... Doom doom. Bull's been missing. Yeah. And I have been wanting to use these. Let's see. Alright. I think healing can... Still, yeah, PP on Parv's, you know, running out kind of quickly here, of course, but I'm like, man, can he do healing? Will that... Nausea. Is that a Bravo spell? Yeah. I'm gonna try thunder. Master Belch. Good old Master Belch. You know what? Bashing seems to wake them up, or I don't know. Or does it? Let's see. Okay, before I get carried away, let's life up. I think it said you can use these multiple times, these protractors here. This music in this background. Good old Belch. Where's the soundboard?
Dead! Dead, you idiot! You know what dead is?
Alright, I want to get out of the death folder. That's premature. Okay?
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, you know, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more.
Okay, let's get a little life up for Belle. Yes. The death folder. There's a lot of, you know, it's a tough one. I find myself there often, sadly. Too often.
I blew my cool, I blew myself over.
Use a, I guess you just gotta attack, huh? Or... Let's get a, hopefully I'm healing bowl, right? Yay! Go toward the light. I know, jeez. Alright, here we go. The light at the end of the tunnel. It's just Master Belch hanging out as you... All is Master Belch. Alright. I'm feeling not as great about our chances, but we have a lot of HP at this point, so... Sigh, let's... That hypnosis was pretty sweet, honestly. Although, right now, healing is... something I need to do for Parv, huh? Maybe I should have kept that hypnosis going, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully... You know, I've had a couple of battles where I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then, you know, I'm getting my experience points, and it's all a... Whoa, wait, what? What happened? Hey, Francisco, welcome. Alright, trying to keep Parv in the game. Get a bash in. Oh, we have something that like raises people's the sudden guts pill, huh? Oh shoot, that was like but then there was something else too. Alright, well her, you're doing okay. Why don't you continue with those hits? Bolt's not gonna hit. Can't do a healing anymore. Hold on, what does everybody have? Let's take stock here. Got a pizza for healing. She's gonna get like 2 more hits of freeze. I forgot what Prey does. I've totally forgotten what Prey does. Slime generator said it. Oh yeah. What was the description on that one? I thought it was funny. I think it was something use in the field or. Ooh. Here comes the headache. I don't remember what that one item does. If you guys remember, I would be curious. Because I saw it earlier. I've just forgotten. But our slime generator? Okay. Stun enemies in battle, right. Okay. Well, good to know Bull has that. I don't know if it would work in this situation, but it seems like none of his hits are doing any— Oh, shit! What did he just use? I didn't mean to do that. Just use ruler. Alright, oh yeah, just get in there and bash. Still have a pizza. That can go to bowl. Probably next turn. Come on. No, no help. Oh, Bull's hardly hitting, but... It's not looking good for our heroes here. Get that slimy little pile out of the way. Come on. Goodbye, Bull. Sorry, Bull, we tried. Shit. Okay, goods. There goes the pizza. What did the vital capsule do? Darn. Might need to level up a little bit more before this one. I had a good thing going for a bit. PP management wasn't great, but you gotta learn. Take a couple times with bosses, you know? Figure out their shtick. I don't think I got anything that could... PP management, it's tough. It's tough. You know. And never give up. It'd be really nice to have some PP right now. I think the hand-aid was a... Shoot. I wonder if this thing will keep calling for friends. Belch will. It'd really be good to have like some things, you know, some size spells that could hit everybody at this point. I'm seeing it. Gosh darn. Here comes the hurt.
Sometimes I feel very sad.
Okay, come on. What have we got? Never give up. Trust your instincts. Beep, 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 beep. It'd be really nice to take out these slimy, steamy piles over here. You have an HP sucker. Got a jar of fly honey, which I hadn't considered actually until this point. I guess he really likes that. I feel like if we use that, isn't he just gonna eat it or something? They really built up the jar of fly honey, and I didn't think about it in the battle until just now. Yeah. And see, it's great, isn't it, Ichigo? Yeah. Grabbed it. Good old insignificant item. You go to sell it and they're, you know, trying to pay you like $1 for it, you know. Had their mind blown by honey? Shit, I missed the dialogue there. It's looking away. Whoosh. Come on, guys. Got him up against the ropes here. I don't know what the vital capsule does again, but... she's got some HP something or another. And she has prey, which I always forget. Maybe that like heals status stuff. I don't know. I scared. Alright, here we go. Hit him with the insignificant item. Got a bomb. My god. I wasn't... yeah. I was gonna try to give that to somebody, but that's not how it works, I guess. Doesn't a hand-aid just heal big time? Oh my god. Need to be praying. Need to call mom and pray more often. That's what this game is telling you, huh? Is that the message?
We on Earth have just awakened to the great oceans of space and time from which we have emerged.
That vital capsule or whatever was a Jeff item. The HP sucker, I see, right. Whoopsie. Damn. Hopefully I live and learn and still keep going kind of situation. Or are we talking a reset? Come on. He's hiding one behind him, isn't he? Yep, I see. Took long enough. I mean, I saw it and then promptly got lost in the Yeah. That's what I do appreciate that about these games, because honestly, like, I don't want to make it all the way through without dying. You know, I feel like they should be able to catch me slipping at least once, right? We can't get this thing, huh? Too far back there. Come on, guys. Alright. Yeah, it took a while. Finally got the fly honey. By the way, I guess I can do life up at this point. Come on. Lost his mind. That fly honey, man. Jeez Louise. Finally. It does, Ichigo. I know, I really appreciate all the sound effects, too. Just moving around in the menus and stuff. Yeah. Totally. There's some great beeps and boops. It's all here. All the beeps and boops. Beep, beep, beep. I was looking for the music folder, but we'll go for Star Wars.
Good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Sure. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, yeah, he got a cider. Ran a half marathon. Did the laundry. Took a nap. Did the dishes and came back and we're still fighting Master Belch. I'm just giving up on life. I'm just bashing. Is this too much prayer? Pray 3 times. Don't pray 3 times in a battle. Hey, what's up, Captain Nemo? Welcome. Whoops. Oh no. I don't have anything for you, her. Well, that's not good. Yes, I didn't deserve to win that. Thank you, Master Belch. Yes. Finally. You know, I didn't think I had him. I never thought I had him. Not once.
That is why you fail.
Alright. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you. I realized the power of shield beta. Looks like it was an even fight, Burp. God, look at us. Yeah, I've got a couple of ghosts. Looks like it was an even fight, but honestly, yes. You know, that I could see that dialogue could be insulting, but yes. I'll shake on that, or whatever. I don't know if I should touch Master Belch again, but it's gonna stink the place up. Yeah, all right.
We stand here amidst my achievement, not yours.
But Master Gigas has managed to get the Mani Mani statue into Fourside. Foresight, eh? The city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke. Okay, I'm just gonna take a note here. Mani statue. Now in Foresight. Terrible condition. Okay, alright. Suffer, Spanky. Man. This guy is great. I love Belch. I'm kind of sad that we defeated him. I'm thinking maybe we'll see more of this Belch. I don't know. He hasn't yet gone tame or whatever, but Boo 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 boo. Boo boo doot. Love this music. I love all the burping.
That is a disgusting act.
R.I.P. The burping is great. It's a great sound effect too. Comes in very clear.
They need a shot here.
Okay, we're not looking good. Hoping in the next room is a your sanctuary or whatever it is. I don't remember what the vital capsule is now. I can actually check. Oh, yeah, well. Stat increase. HP sucker, so something he can, that Jeff can... Items for bowl. Yeah, sucks up some HP from the target creature. Yeah, okay, it does like an absorb. Let's get that over to bowl before I forget that. Okay. Bar's condition is critical. I know, guys. Sadly, I don't know. I don't think I can right now. I think I'm in a bad way. Wait, I have one heal. No, I have... Yeah, okay, I have 5. It's just 5 for a life up. Yeah. I escaped. Zoom. Burp. Boing. Goody. Burp. Hey, can you help us out? You worn down? Ah, boing. Heal us. Stinky. P.U. Oh, great.
Kaboom!
I was really hoping you would do something to, like, help us there, but... Go in hot spring. Wash barf off your body. Shit, how do I get in there? Did I do it? Okay. I was trying to get in, but I think... Okay, Are we still dying here? Are you kidding me? It took a second. I got all the way down to 3 HP.
Altitude with an attitude!
Alright. You enjoyed the hot... I did... So both the fight with Belch at the end... Yeah, honestly, it was a good first fight. I was kind of accepting... Alright, I'm gonna die. And I'm in a bad way. We got it done. And then making it to this, getting healed to being at 3 HP. I feel like I gotta stop on this. I gotta quickly get to a save point and wrap this up. Drink coffee before go? Say yes to me? Bottoms up, boing. Oh, coffee, huh?
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Doesn't caffeine just make you feel like you're not tired?
Kind of. What is in this coffee?
Enjoying my coffee.
Do you remember how your long and winding journey began with someone pounding at your door? I do. It was Pokey, the worst person in your neighborhood, who knocked on the door that fateful night. On your way, you have walked, thought, and fought. Yet through all this, you've never lost your courage. You have grown steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times.
Give me a hell yeah!
You are no longer alone in your adventure. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Bowl is with you as well. AKA Jeff. Though he's timid, he came from a distant land to help you. Ness, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill.
Yes! Yes!
The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point.
Okay.
Yet I know you will be all right. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? One thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you're striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead, but you must keep your sense of humor, work through the tough situations, and enjoy yourself. That's right, Nick. You're just having a cup of coffee and thinking about this. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Forside. I gotta do the coffee. It's late, but you know, come on. It's right here in front of us. Thank you. Parv, her, Bowl. Ness, Paula, Jeff. What a team. I wish you luck. Oh, thanks for that cup of coffee there. That was nice. Another one on the stump here. Time for a photo. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles.
Picture this.
Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. That was some good coffee. That is the tea and the coffee. Whole milky well. What this? Ding. Ding. I should really find a place to save. Yeah, I don't want to fight anything else. Should not be fighting anything else. Appreciate. I so happy, happy, happy. Zoom. All home Zoom. Hoping I can find a couple other your sanctuaries around here, but that's gonna be for another day. I know one of these guys heals our HP, but it's like back at the
When a problem comes along.
I will never learn the layout of this land. There it is. Slumber. Working through the night, Bull fixed the broken iron. After being fixed, the broken iron became the slime generator. Okay. I love that music. Alright, I think it's time to call Mom and call Dad. Heard you got a new girlfriend on your journey. Whoa. Mom, it's not like that. Why don't you tell me about her later? Juicy. I know. Mom wants to know the tea. You see, I have this feeling that she is right next to you or something. Well, if she is right there, say hello to her for me. I have to go now. I'm right in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Bye. Ness is like, man, I was all screwed up in battle because of that. I was all worried about calling Mom. I call her, she bugs me about my, quote, girlfriend. Have some respect. It's a party member. It's going to help us save the world. And then she's just like, always looking for an excuse to get off the phone. Immediately calls Dad afterwards. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's record. Dad's gonna hit the hay. Hey, so we're making some progress. I think that there's still more stuff to explore here. In fact, one of those guys seemed to be blocking the ladder earlier. And well, maybe that led up to the hot springs or whatever. Wasn't that cool? That was I had seen something of that hot spring before, and I didn't notice at first that it was Mr. Saturn there, but that's cool. Oh man, I'm really liking this game. Yeah, thank you guys for being along for the journey. Let's wrap this one up, shall we? Is anybody streaming right now? Let me see what's up. I'm usually here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm gonna do a little collage for you guys here in just a bit. Let's see. You know what? We won't do the raid tonight, but maybe we'll go in on Friday. Friday, come around for Friday, man. I think we're gonna be beating Mario 64. There's just 4 stars left. And I know that I already put this thumbnail up. You know, it's been up a couple times now, but it's actually happening for real. We're going to go to Bowser in the Skies. Going to handle our business. And that's going to be the end of the Parvinator 64 series. 19 Japanese games, all part of like one eBay purchase, and I got a really good deal on it, and 2 years of sweet content, baby. And isn't that what it's all about in the end? Yeah. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for joining. This has been a fun one. It is game 19 of 19. Yeah, Ichigo, it's the last one. So yeah, come around if you guys can. Come through. I think I'm pretty sure we'll be should be wrapping that up, right? And some of those games we'll come back to because we didn't beat and 100% everything, but there were some of those we did. Donkey Kong 64. Whew. It's a spiritual journey. I'd do it all over again now. Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out. The chat was really fun today, and I'm loving this game. So, all right, I'll see you guys on Friday, hopefully, and maybe before then. If you guys have anything going on, tell us in the chat what you're streaming. Those of you who stream, let us know what's up and when it's coming. All right, guys, good night. Adios. See you next time.
Give me a hell yeah!
When a problem comes along.
Yeah, let's keep this Parvinator party going.
So you're the man that rules the world. I don't care who you are, boy! I don't give a damn! The pounding.
I'm gonna stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
It blows my mind. It's like, what were they thinking?
Yeah, do you think any kid playing this game gives a shit about the fucking stock market?
Kiss my ass.
Okie dokie.
mia! So long, Bowser!
The pounding.
That is a disgusting act.
The pounding.
So what's up, B?
Watching the game, having a bud.
The Parvinator.
Frickin' what up, dude?
I bid you good night, good night, good night, good night.
And then you expect me to be chipper for 5 straight hours.
I hope you've all enjoyed our program this morning.
Thank you for coming to the show tonight.